Hey guys, it's ohiorushbaby, and no, this isn't another episode of my Super Flat series. This is actually a video for Brisulph, who started his Minecraft to the End series again on his YouTube channel. I want to make this quick because the file sizes on my computer can get rather large when I'm working with these videos, and I want to get it up quickly. And also, my graphics card tends to freeze my computer up randomly because it's slightly over specs for the machine, but it's the only way I can record YouTube videos effectively, so I have to work with it. So that's just my pain in the ass. Anyway, so we're just gonna get going real fast and enjoy ourselves. Click on the Brisulph world. Alright, if I remember, I want to show Brisulph the multiplayer world that I visit, because if he were ever to visit it, I'll be like the happiest Brisulph fan in the world. So let's see. Alright, taking inventory. Screw it. I hate it when it does that. Every time I change my jar files and I put new save files in, it resets the achievements for this stupid thing, so I have to keep, it's just, I don't know why. I don't know why. It's something that I shouldn't be deleting, but I am deleting. I'll have to figure it out eventually. Anyway, here's some of the items I've enchanted. Sharpness 5, looting 3, fortune 3, efficiency 4, and breaking 3. I've gotten some really nice stuff from my levels. As far as that goes, but it really also helps when you have multiple backups of the save file for the world, and you keep trying the enchantments and you get one you like or don't. You delete the file, you save it over again until you get one you want, and then you can actually save that and back it up with the one you actually like. So it's kind of cheating the system, but again, if you're backing up your save files, which you should be doing, you could just use a backup to enchant until you get the ones you want without having to waste 50 levels on a stupid efficiency 4 enchant or whatever. So let's go over to the spawner if I can get down here. I'm telling you, this house is really big, way bigger than I would have ever considered building. I mean, I build houses that are maybe a fifth, quarter of this size. And Brisulph, I guess, when you think big. I don't think quite so big in terms of houses, because I never feel like I need that much Minecraft space, and I'm too busy playing and exploring and killing mobs to really care. Am I in peaceful mode? Yes, I'm on peaceful mode. I just want to be on peaceful mode so I don't have to worry about stupid mobs acting stupidly and giving me a stupid headache. So, as you can see, I've terraformed the land a little bit here to make it easier so I could build this fabulous grinder. Yay, grinders. So, but I'm actually standing at level 78. I'm not really standing at level 78. My feet are at level 76, so this is at level 77 right here. Where the mobs come down this chute and they land and land and land. And let's go inside here. Open this up. There's the spawner. I never have my torches in the thing there. Randomly. I must have been tree farming last time I was on here, so let's do that. Okay. Pop. Goes the weasel. Am I the weasel then? Maybe, maybe not. So obviously you can see I haven't actually finished putting the finishing touches on this design, mostly because I'm too busy using it. But what I want to do is I want to make sure I have cobblestone. No, I didn't want to fall. Oh good, I didn't fall. Inside there. Cobblestone on top of this spawner so the mobs don't actually generate on the actual block and waste time and waste generation cycles for the stupid spawner. Anyway, so they finding here and they're swimming, they're like minding their own business, all of a sudden like blah, 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 I can't breathe. So they go up and they go up and they keep going, and every time it switches because they think they breathe, they keep flying up, keep floating up, and they keep hitting a source block, which is blocked off with these signs until they get up here and they land at the 101. Y equals 101, and that's really important to note because you want to have a 23 or 24 block drop, otherwise the mobs will die if it's any higher. And I have a sign. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. I would demonstrate it, but I don't want to die myself, because although I trust the design mechanics of the spawner, I don't want to end up being a casualty of it. So, just going to nom on some chicken as I flow on back down here. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Anyway, so I did that. So that's good to go. Get back out the door here. Alright. Come back over here. Nope, not what I wanted to do. So you sit here and these mobs start falling and falling and falling, and There's a bit of a delay, about a minute and a half delay for the spawners to start spawning and then the mobs to start landing. So when you're sitting here and you're staring at this, you're staring at it and you're like, well, how do I count them? You have see that number where it says E1 divided by 362 right now? Well, that's the entities list, and the entities list lists all the entities that are active in the chunk you're in. That's loaded. Chunks that are loaded. So right now there are 361 active entities in this map, which is probably the farms, probably the sheep and the chickens and the eggs drops and everything else. There's a whole lot of stuff going on, so you're just kind of sitting here and you wait for the entities list to go up, and you count and count, probably till about 200 or 300 mobs are in here, so probably until it's like reads 600 or 700 mobs or entities on the list on the fraction there. But you don't actually ever want to look at the mobs themselves, because when you raise that high entities list that you're actually looking at physically, it drops your frame rate like crazy. And I know I have a low frame rate myself, generally speaking, and so when I don't look at the mobs until the very last minute when I have my splash potion of healing in hand, and I turn and I go BAM! And then the mobs will get killed and the entities will spawn. You'll have like 1200 to 1500 entities listed in your thing, but that's because it's got XP balls, arrows, bows, bones, and all kinds of stuff sitting here. And you'll just have to wait for the frame rate to just process. The game hopefully won't freeze, but you'll have to wait until it gets through this. And you'll have just sitting here waiting for experience, and you'll be like, wah. Generally with about 200, 300 mobs, you'll get 20 to 30 levels of experience. I'm not 100% sure on that. There are websites you can calculate the amount of mobs you need to kill. But anyway, it'll be coming easier with Minecraft 1.3 when they reduce the requirements from 50 max levels to 30 max levels. So that's something for that. As you can see, I've been using this spawner quite a bit. Quite a bit of arrows, quite a bit of bones, and a crap ton of bows. You'll never have to make a bow again once you have the spawner up and running. So, there's that. I hope I gave you enough information on how to build it. It's not really that difficult to design. It's just making sure you don't fall through holes and things, and making sure it's the right height and measuring everything correctly, and it's definitely a test. Some even fancier models utilize a little bit of redstone with a piston that you can adjust the actual height of the mob landing pit, so that if you want one that's experience grinding, you can do that, so that it's always making the mobs survive. But if you just want the drops and you don't want entities landing and collecting, you can just have it to where the mobs drop far enough to kill themselves, and you just collect all the loot that they drop. So that's the difference there. That's a difference that I didn't make in this design. Anyway. Yep, I really enjoyed this map. I'm glad you let it for download when you went on hiatus for the series. I played around with it and obviously improved it a little bit, I guess. You've done a lot of work on it since I've been gone too, so anyway, there's all your sheep. I'm really glad you picked my design for the night sky in your home. There's a chicken thing. I'll go here. I improved your chicken house design by adding a whole room section down there of extra area so that the chickens could actually have more room to grow, or multiply, I guess is a better term. No, you're not getting out of here. Anyway, so yeah, I added all this area down here so that they could actually have room to run around, and I could have like 50, 60, 70 chickens at once spawning eggs, so that I could fill up this egg thing a lot faster. That's fun. Anyway, doing that. Back over here, I fixed your water pool area so that they're all source blocks. Some of the blocks you had in here were flowing blocks as opposed to source blocks, and that the physics works differently because they're not all source blocks. It's a small difference, but it's like it makes it easier to swim in and out of this thing, and I just thought I'd do it. It took a while. I had to do each layer separately, basically going one by one by one by one by one, horizontally across the, not vertically, but actually horizontally across this entire pool, until I got to the end on either side, and they're all source blocks as opposed to being any other blocks. Anyway, so let's go inside, show off the house a little more. The house design I made. That's the brewing stand station. That's your workstation, obviously. Like I said, I love that you picked this design for your house. I worked really hard on it, and I was like, yeah, I want to do something that mimics what he's doing on the bottom. I'll do a nighttime design. Anyway, I'll roll around up here to the ceiling here. I did the Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's chasing a gold ring here. I did that, and I just glassed up the ceiling because I didn't feel like putting another design up. I haven't glassed the windows yet, so I've got a lot more glass to make, and I have a piece of broken glass too. Oh, what do you know? Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video, Brisulph. If you have any questions, please send me a note. I will try to get to the answers as quickly as I can. I really enjoyed playing this, and I hope to see your series starting up again and getting to the end. And also, I'm really excited about you finishing your Fire Emblem series. I've been watching that with... I didn't think I'd actually like that type of game when I started watching it, but when I got watching it, now I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked on the characters and actually the design and style of the maps. It's a really interesting experience role-playing game, and if I ever do get the system for that, I might actually one day play it, buy it, and own it, and love it just as much as you seem to. So, me and my dog Sparky are saying goodbye. This is Ohio Rush Baby, signing off. See you later.